Welcome back, you bastards, into Heaps on Podcast. Can't get enough of Heaps on Podcast. Oh my gosh, Ben just farted. Heaps on.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome to the podcast.
All the scallywags and buccaneers, ahoy.
Is this the song? It's good. It's got a lot of words.
Ted's pirate crew recorded this one.
Yeah, shout out to the Salty Sailors.
Incredible.
Welcome back to another Heaps Hot, Heaps On podcast.
I'm back. I got out of jail. I was in jail in Melbourne for a weekend, and boo. Yeah, fair enough.
Stay in there, you bastard.
When am I getting my soundboard? Because I feel attacked by that immediately.
Oh, look, it's still facing you from last week.
All right.
Chris one.
Shit.
Perfect. I've got access.
I don't think you deserve a soundboard, but
I'm gonna come.
well, okay,
I'm good at it. I'm
Raz,
good at it.
He's
for those
figured it out.
listening,
Oh, fuck it. I'm taking this thing over here.
Raz stolen Ben's soundboard.
Yep. Brilliant.
We made it out like it was really difficult, and now he's actually just figured out that it's really just pressing a button.
That's a huge bit.
Whoa,
I'm good.
My God, he's got it.
I might be a natural. What's on the show today? We're going to be talking NRL finals, the elimination. That's what they call the eliminators.
The Eliminators, you bastards.
What happened in those? We'll get to that immediately, quite soon. The All Blacks, not as impressive as some might have thought, but we'll get to that also.
We've got a tanning bed time lapse that I'm going to tack on to the end of the YouTube.
Awesome.
Beautiful, beautiful. I've got some new segments that you guys don't know about.
Oh, and we love being ambushed. Makes it all the more fun.
Hell yeah, baby.
The temperature's actually quite hot in the studio too, so that might cause things to get a bit irritable. So listen and have fun with that, everybody.
Not because Tav left the heater on this time.
No,
the temperature's
I've learnt my lesson.
the temperature's gone up in Auckland.
Yep, that's true. It's really hot today. We've all been doing some gardening and just getting some fresh air, unless your name is Ra.
Yeah, I haven't been.
Spring
Been
is
in a
sprung.
cave.
There were 12 ducklings out there before me and Tav were feeding them.
Ben lives in paradise. And we'll be
was
touching on the NPC and many other things from around the world.
Oh yeah, geez. Ra's
Okay, I hit
hot
the
on
wrong
these
one.
buttons.
Sorry.
Ra's hot on these buttons.
I'm
It works for
addicted.
me.
It's the bloody league.
The league. There were 2 games on. They're getting less and less, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, it's annoying. Two games in a weekend just ain't enough.
That's not enough league, man.
Nah.
I'm going to start pumping that local fucking provincial competition
It's
into
true.
my veins. You know what I mean?
I've been pumping the women's competition into my veins.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
been
yeah.
good.
Now, Mele Hufanga.
Yeah, Melly Hufanga.
Tanika Willison.
Yeah, Tamika Upton.
Tamika Upton?
Actually is the
Yes.
one I've been watching.
Yeah, she's
Wait,
good.
hey, hang on. Is that a whitetail?
What? Where? Fuck off.
On the drawer just there.
Holy shit. No, that's not a whitetail.
It's just a spider.
Yeah, that's just a little jumping spider,
We're
surely.
in a shed out in West Auckland, so you just never know what kind of spiders Ben's got stored away. And
I've been raising
How
them
big do
here.
whitetails get?
they're usually about that size.
Fuck off, really?
Why don't
Take a
you
pic.
just-
Take
Should I
a
kill
pic.
it? But it'll rain.
We could kill it.
Take a photo of it for the pod. Don't kill it.
Oh, with
he
his
just
phone.
killed it.
Oh, it's
God.
going to rain now, sorry.
Yeah.
You
God
freaked me out.
damn
Sorry, guys. That was me. Oops, that's the record scratch on the spider's
Saying
live.
a little prayer for that spider.
Okay, well, I've just let's get us back on track here. The Sharks and Cowboys on Friday night. Sharks finally fucking won a finals game.
That's
Can
right.
you believe
They
it?
were going for the 8th finals loss in a row, but somehow they pulled it out of the ashes.
Good on them.
And got a big fat dub for Craig Fitzgibbon. I think it's his first finals win of his coaching career, to be honest. So shout out to you. Raz pushing a button. That
Fuck,
doesn't
it's
work,
offline.
you idiot.
I was trying to hit a year, baby.
Time for your turning point.
It
Take
was
that.
a
That's
big
quite
turning
good.
point for there was a lot of questions over Nico Hines being a stinker. But he looked good. You know why he looked good?
Why?
Because he let fucking the other half
Braden
do all the
Trindle
work.
did
He let
all the
Braden
work.
Trindle do everything, and he just sat back and took the 5th tackle kicks.
Yeah.
Trindle looked fucking hot. He
Trindle
scored
was
2
good,
tries.
yeah.
I think he set 2 up
That
as
little
well.
penalty try. Yeah, he was.
that was good.
He's got a chode head on him, Braden Trindle, which I quite enjoy about him.
I
you
think
know?
it was 3 games in a row against the Cowboys that he scored a try.
Really?
Yeah. So he's got some bad blood with those.
He's also got the
rootin'
body
tootin'
shape
Cowboys.
that, like, as soon as he stops training, I think he's gonna be about 130 kilos.
yeah,
Yeah.
true.
I don't know. In a good way, man. You'll be hot.
Oh
but
yeah,
big boy.
it's
Yeah.
hot. It's hot. Who else can we compare that to? Maybe George Rose, but he was always kind of big, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, there's some other guys who get out of the league.
I mean,
and then it's
GI,
Uncle
even
Bod.
GI,
Big.
GI's a
Uncle
big boy.
Uncle Bod, I said.
Uncle
Uncle Bod, yeah.
Uncle Bully. Whoa.
Uncle
Okay.
Bully. Whoa.
You just
Too
fucking
soon.
Yeah, that's...
You just
Not
chill out
cool.
on that. No, it was good. It was hot.
Sorry, you've just thrown me off. I've got
Sorry, I'm going
the
on the.
spirits from my...
Roosters and Manly as
Yes.
well. That was last night.
Yeah, it was on Saturday night. Yeah,
That,
yeah.
That was pretty hot.
It was. I can't believe 2 blokes got knocked out in the first 10 seconds.
First 2 tackles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, that's what you get for getting in the way of Awaria Hargraves.
Yeah, what was Talatau Kola thinking? Going, yeah, I'll put my head on his elbow
fuck
here,
it.
the point of his elbow.
I'm a 95 kg centre.
I'll just run into that. Bang! Right into his elbow and into the back of my ear, and he was gone. I felt for him, and Jared just stood there like nothing had happened. Classic BDE from big JWH.
After watching the AJ fight, do you think in league that they should get a count? And if they pass the count, they're allowed to go back out there?
True.
Yeah.
Maybe we could submit this to
I mean, it would
Peter
definitely
V'landys.
be kind of walking back the
Yeah.
CTE sort of science of it, but
yeah.
but hey, I mean, maybe.
That Will Smith movie sucked.
I mean, Jake Trbojevic came back on. That's pretty much a standing 5-minute count. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's dubious. He was probably fucked.
Yeah, true. You could
well,
just
you have to have a brain to get a brain injury.
you could see you could see Manly just were not they were rattled for that first 20 minutes. It took them
Yeah.
a good 20 minutes to kind of wake up a bit, and you can't go to sleep for even 5 minutes against a team like the Roosters because they'll make you pay.
Yeah, even that young halfback's looking okay, eh?
Sandon Smith.
Sandon Smith, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
he had a great try.
he-
He stepped Turbo.
I
Like,
know.
Fuck. I'm sorry. I know Turbo's a bit battered and bruised, but fuck, that was some horrible
went
defense.
ba-bang.
He literally just put his arm out like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
he
missed
got his
them.
ankles
Oh,
broke,
well.
did.
I know. I missed the Turbo of the old. Come back, Turbo, please.
Can either of those teams, I know we asked this question on Thursday at work, but can either of these teams beat the Storm and Panthers?
No,
No way.
definitely not.
No,
It
I don't
feels
think
like
so
there's
either.
a great wall of China in between the top two.
Yeah.
And the rest.
He's dreaming.
He's dreaming,
If
guys.
he thinks he can beat the Storm or the Panthers, I think if anything, the Roosters can upset the Storm,
Yeah.
but I think they can't beat the Panthers.
Do you know what like the nightmare version of the end of this NRL season would be? Is a Storm Sharks grand final. I don't know why that
Jeez
just
Louise.
the thought of that even just pisses me off.
Yeah.
You know, it just doesn't feel right. That first round game, they fucking got smoked, the Sharks, by the Storm. And then imagine if Panthers just stumble. That would be such a flat
They've done
grand
it.
final
They've
for
had
me.
a lot of stumblings this year.
I don't know, man.
I'm still
It'll be awful.
kind of confused as to how the Sharks even got here.
Oh, man. They won 10 games at the start of the season or something like
Yeah,
that, eh? And then they
that's
just kind of
right.
went. "Brrr."
They were at the top for a long time, and then they just kind of went into cruise control.
Yeah.
Nico Hines was kind of in and out
Yes.
of form.
And got injured a bit, didn't he?
He did get injured a bit, but then as well, I don't think the Sharks have a lot of Origin players. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not really.
Who have you got in
They're
that
kind
team?
of mid in their forwards, eh? Like
Yeah.
Kurt Mann and all that, and all those guys.
Kurtman's Bulldogs now.
Oh, sorry, not Kurt Mann. I always get confused with the guy whose face always gets fucked
Oh
up.
yeah, Cam McInnes.
Cam McInnes. Those two guys are the same guy to me sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know. They're
Like
both
little
ugly
nuggety
dudes,
13s.
Make
yeah.
fucking 50 tackles a game.
Yeah. Get their
yeah.
faces in front of people's knees and get broken up. But, well, Kurt Mann, sorry. Yeah, McInnes more.
I can't think of a single Shark that plays Origin. I mean,
Stinko.
not Finucane. He's out.
gone.
He's out. He's retired.
Front rowers.
Oh,
None of them.
Stinko Hines.
Stinko Hines plays a little
He
bit.
played one game.
Yeah, but not Teague Wilton. Britton Nicorda's a Kiwi.
Yeah.
There's Jesse Ramian isn't a centre for. There's none.
Nah.
Ronaldo Militalo. No.
But they
he's
didn't do
good.
well at all during Origin,
Well, I
did
think they probably had a game, but then you've got those like the week pre and post Origin as well as when non-Origin teams get
Yeah.
the advantage. Like Warriors,
Yes.
that's when we usually stack up our 3 wins of the season.
Totally.
But
I don't know if
anyway,
everyone
there
can
could be
hear
something
that,
in
but
there.
the Ducks are
The Ducks-
absolutely
the Ducks are
going
going
off.
nuts. The Ducks
Ben,
are
would
fucking going for it.
Should we get the door, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
The door's popped open. Should we quickly...
Crikey.
Oh
Who did that?
shit! Hang
I
on,
can do it if you
hang
like.
on, party people.
Tab's got it. He's got easy access. While he's
just
gone,
quickly, we'll take a little break here.
we'll whisper rude things about him while he's gone.
That's right. The Josh Adokar saga continues. He's been done for cocaine.
He has. He's been in
Yeah.
front of the integrity unit.
He has, and
Integrity
it
Farms.
seems to not be looking good for old
But
Josh Adokar.
Here's my little thing that here's what I'm focusing on, what I'm choosing to focus on.
He was a weak-gutted dog as a
He's
kid,
known
and a
as
weak-gutted
the
dog
fastest
person now.
man on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a half-assed little duck past the cameras out the.
I mean, he was fast, but you just know you
Yeah.
know his haircut by it's the most iconic haircut in sport at the moment.
all I'm saying is, you go into that room, you're allowed a support person. You
Yeah.
get that support person to hold the door open. You get a run up.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
It was kind of amateur bay by
was.
him. Okay, get the fucking soundboard.
Russ
I'm
not allowed
watching
the
him.
soundboard.
No.
And
No,
I was-
I'm allowed to have
It
it.
was kind of amateur bay by him.
Yeah.
And it was also just like really funny. It was like good comedic moment.
Yeah.
Where he was like dodging the cameras at the NRL hearing.
Yeah, he tried to fucking like whoosh past like a magpie
Yeah.
for a gold coin or something, and he just goes whooshing past through the frame. It's like, it's obviously him, bro.
That's a good point, actually. If he'd covered himself in sparkly things that magpies like, then maybe it would have been too dazzling for the camera.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
he would have thrown off the lighting.
It's not looking good for him. There's been a lot of chat that Bulldogs are going to let him go.
Do you think with us losing Montoya, do you think we should pick him up?
Yep.
Well, I don't know if we've officially lost Montoya yet.
You've been saying it for weeks.
Oh, well, it's just saying that there's been a lot of chat about it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that as he duck dived past that Warriors logo, I was thinking this is a good look.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. It did look
Yeah.
like he was almost in the
Stacey Jones
in
room.
the Stacey
Yeah.
Jones room.
Yeah, true.
Fuck this warrior shit.
That's right. We got some new
Nice.
sounds this week. I've been
Whoa.
busy. No,
Gee
yeah.
whiz.
I don't know. I think we shouldn't even bother with him. He's kind of. We all saw Hammer chase him down.
Yep.
And I don't really want to get sloppy second dudes who are willing to throw it all away for one night of.
But I can't believe you
paradise.
invited me back on this podcast. Then, you know what I mean?
I sort of have to respect his ingenuity because I think he's still holding on to that test that he passed that he did himself.
Yeah.
And I
Which
kind of
was
like that attitude.
just he sort of like
Can you not for 1 second?
he just drew
not
with
be
a spit, like
fuckwit?
not on
Not
coke,
guilty.
no cocaine, and took a photo of it.
Yeah, damn. Maybe we need like you've got New South Wales Cup. You've got
Yeah.
under 20s and that. Maybe we need like a reserve grade league that's just full of people on gear.
I think
Oh,
that's just the
that'd be
New
great.
South Wales Cup. Or Queensland Cup, maybe. Bit more sun, bit more fun, bit more goldie, you know?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but no, hope for all the best for him. I hope
Thoughts and
that maybe a bit
prayers,
of country
definitely.
footy would sort him out. That's where a lot of those guys go. Todd Carney after he pissed in his own mouth.
What do
When
they
he played-
call it? Bush footy.
Yeah, bit of bush footy.
Bush footy.
That's where
Yeah.
Curtis Scott went too, and there was videos just coming up of him punching cunts out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, Josh Edekar's already been involved in many fights in bush
Oh
footy.
yeah, but that's called that Curry Cup or something.
That was really bad. That was really bad.
It's the bad ad segment.
Awesome.
It took off last week. I got a lot of really good feedback from my missus,
I enjoyed listening to it from Melbourne. I didn't really participate.
from
but
her workmates as well. So
We did get a couple of death threats from some ad
We
agencies.
did.
Yeah.
Did. We all work in film, so this is a bit of a.
We're burning a lot of
touchy one.
bridges.
We are burning a
Yeah.
lot of bridges.
But
We're
also,
not-
a lot of these people needed to be told.
They need to be told, but I'm
we're not
saying-
going
I'm
after the dunce ad.
I'm
That's all I'm saying.
We're not going to touch the dunce ad this week.
Fuck you, we're not
But-
touching it ever. It's a great ad.
I'm not saying the
It is
ads are
actually pretty
bad.
good.
I'm just saying they're a wee bit silly. So the one that we're going to be talking about this week,
That
Oh.
was really bad.
Turn
sorry.
it off.
The one that we're going to be talking about this week is the classic that we all know and question, the Yes Samir family
Oh,
from
so
ANZ, the ANZ ads. So it started off, the original one was like a real, it was like a short film almost. It was like
Yes.
quite a long piece. It was like some 90 seconds, I think, even got in there.
It's like
But
a montage,
It's
right?
like a montage of this kid, Ross Taylor meets him when he's a kid and he's like, "You're going to be a star one day, kid." And then it shows him progressing through. His dad's a massive India cricket fan.
That's right.
And then as he makes the Black Caps and he's about to go into Eden Park for his first pantsing by Australia, he turns around and he's like, "Hey, Samir, I got a new jersey."
Whoa.
yeah. Beautiful moment.
Not an accent.
That's right. He did
Not
do
an
that.
accent.
No, he did. Yeah, that's right. He gets the jersey, and it's this touching moment where, like, the ANZ has kind of helped this family become, indoctrinated into New Zealand cricket culture,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And it was quite like the tone was real serious for that first ad and
Yeah.
real inspiring. Since then, it's gotten pretty
Crikey.
silly.
It's
gotten
pretty
wackier.
silly. We've had the it's almost out the door. part.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I could get along with. But when they went further than that with the electric bike thing, that's when I started to have my questions about it.
What was the electric bike thing?
Oh, I can't even describe it without, you know,
I can't remember any of
describe
that.
the song.
Yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah.
And
His
Isn't it
dad's
the party one
his
as
dad-
well?
No,
Like-
his dad's working on a bike in the shed, I think.
yeah, it's
and
the
then he
daughter
has,
and
yeah.
the dad.
and then he has some like out of body experience.
Yeah.
Oh,
where
yeah.
he pictures them like honing off into the sunset.
They've just chucked a bunch of blue lights on a Royal Enfield and are like, it's electric now.
Yeah.
It's basically Bound to the Kanye West music video.
And all of this
but the
is-
Yes Samir dad.
All of this is basically just like all the stuff you can do with a really fucking high interest loan kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Like
Basically.
if
Pretty
you want to, invest in your hobbies, even if you can't afford it.
But the thing is like it started with I kind of thought the first ad was quite good with the sun
Yeah,
making the
right.
black caps and that. I think it was coming into cricket season as well, so it was a timepiece. But then they obviously had a good reaction from the Joe public, and they were like, "Let's keep it rolling.
Let's milk this family.
Let's milk this family."
What are banks trying to make us think and do here?
They're saying, hey, you're a multicultural family and you want some extra money and you don't mind being indebted to us. Fly.
yeah. Oh, we're friendly with holding this over you until your children are 80.
Because the ASB one with the tomato kid is just as bloody horrible, isn't
That's
it? Really?
next
Yeah,
week's
true.
one.
Oh,
we're,
shit.
not
Okay.
allowed to touch on it.
Well, we can't
okay?
be on banks the whole time.
one ad, not
Can we
one
just
ad a
come
week.
back to almost out the door? What's the vibe again? Tell me what's happening. I can forget. Are they measuring the kids' fucking
Yeah.
what like
They're
toenails or
measuring
something?
their height. They're measuring their height on the fucking wall. You know,
That's
like
right.
as you grow up.
Yes.
And then she's like, "And while you're there, how's the home line?" And he's also measuring the home loan on the door.
In
That's
door
reverse
frame.
order.
Yeah,
Reverse
yeah.
order. And he's like, "It's almost at the door."
But he's like, but then isn't it like we've almost paid it off or something, right?
Basically,
And we lost 15 grand resale value by writing all over the walls.
yeah. And I'm about to spend 30K on a fashion show to celebrate your
Your shitty business
your
of selling candles on
handmade,
Etsy.
Jesus Christ.
handmade jewelry and scented candles business has just made its first $1,000 in sales after 3 years.
Don't worry,
yeah.
I've got a great marketing idea. Samir, put the dress on.
Samir, put the dress on.
Dad, I don't
We're doing a
want
fashion
to.
show, Samir.
I don't want to do it.
Dad, I'm a fucking black cap. I don't want to.
I'm
Shut
30.
the fuck up.
Do the accent. Do the accent.
You'll help your mother out.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're an ad agency person listening to this and you think that the ad was good or you want some advice,
Yeah, call in, leave us a message. We'll be happy to.
specifically for banking ads, lotto ads, we're covering it all on this podcast.
We are.
But for now, send us in some notes on what you guys think of the segment and what ads you would like us to cover next week.
Yeah.
Next week, ghost chips.
That's right. Shut the ruck up. It's time for the rugby. You big dummies.
Take that dummy.
so
Sit on your ass.
First of all, I'd like to say we're all Pumas fans now. That's we've changed allegiances.
It's a
Definitely.
Vamos podcast. It's a Vamos podcast,
yeah.
this one.
What a game that was this morning.
Incredible.
Incredible.
back
Well, a
to-
good first half.
Back-to-back world champs beating them. It was amazing. A lot of really good ball speed by them Pumas.
Yeah, them Pumas. I mean, it was an incredible first half. The second half couldn't really keep up with it, but that Marnie Labok dude must feel like a bit of a fucking amateur bay today because he missed that kick. It was pretty easy, and he could have won the game for the old
Yeah.
Saffers there at the end. But no, good on the RGs. 17-0 down to come back and fucking win that game. Pretty impressive.
That's
I got
rugby,
on them at
baby.
$11, folks. It's the only win I've had in about 6 months.
Hell
so,
yeah.
Yeehaw.
Which Bok was it that bloody tackled him when he was trying to catch the ball and he was just nowhere near having the ball?
I can't remember.
I think it was it might have been the fullback.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, the guy was like jumping up as if he was going to catch the
Yeah.
ball, but the ball was just like way past him.
Not
I think
anywhere
it
near.
was
It was
just
quite
like
funny
clever.
to watch from the side, and I'm sure it would have looked completely different from his angle. But
It's just clever tactic,
Yeah.
just to be like, oh, I'm totally catching it. Saga, tackle me, sensei. And then you
I
get
liked
the
it.
penalty. Bloody beautiful.
Bloody beautiful,
Bloody
mate.
beautiful.
Isn't
That's-
it interesting that we're more interested in talking about the Argentinians than we are the All Blacks here?
Check
Yes,
out this
well.
cheeky fella.
I think all of us are in the same boat. We all kind of left at about 35 minutes thinking this one's in the fucking bag. We're up
after
28.
5, to be honest with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like 2 tries, bada bing, bada boom.
Another
We're up.
couple tries, this and that.
Will Jordan's carving up. Everything's going
So
sweet.
28-12 or something at the halftime.
Yeah, I wasn't
I was
allowed
like,
to.
mean.
Yeah.
We're going to win by 50.
And then we went up 30, to 31 with a kick early on, and then we just
And
didn't
then it
score a fucking.
stops.
Yeah, we didn't score a point after the 35th minute.
I'm sure Izzy Dag did say something about it. He was putting it, guessing they'd be 50.
He did.
Yeah, 50
He was
points
giving
over.
TAB a shout out and said, like, oh, you know, All Blacks by 50 is paying $6.
Jinxed it.
Chuck $1,000 on it.
Fucking jinxed it.
Fuck, is he?
But yeah, so 31-28 the game ended up. Big time squeaky bums there at the end.
Big time squeaky bums.
What do we think's happening here with the All Blacks, fellas?
I mean, it was nice to see Aussie do so well. And
Yeah, good on them.
They did play better than they have been playing, but we still lost. We still nearly lost that game.
We did.
Yeah.
At what point do All Blacks fans start losing their identity of being, like, we win every game?
Probably in a few weeks when we go to Europe and get smashed by Ireland and
France and England, maybe as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's sport. Like, it happens. Like, we lost to Argentina. Next week, we fucking destroyed them.
Yeah.
We're playing the Aussies at home. I'm kind of happy. The state that Aussie rugby's in at the moment, kind of happy to give them a bit of hope.
Absolutely.
And give them some mana back. That game definitely gave them a bit of a mana boost.
It has been one of probably the most interesting and tightest rugby championships in years.
It has.
Yeah, it's true.
What do we think Ian Foster's up to right now? And what are his thoughts and feelings about all this, do you think?
He's just fucking sipping tequila in the back of some
Him and Leon
bush shed
McDonald.
somewhere, like,
Swilling wine together going,
Totally.
"Whoa,
with a
And
big
the-
phone on his desk just waiting for it to ring.
In the spa, I imagine them like in a spa pool with the bubbles on,
Big
just like
cigar.
floating cheese board sort
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah.
going,
Wines.
I had Richie Mo'unga, and everyone thinks I was a good coach.
I took them to a World Cup final and I got fired.
I got fired. What do you think they're going to do to him? Fuck. But yeah, poor old Razor. The cool thing about Razor is he's like a media darling. So like, it kind of seems like anything he does is he's kind of Teflon for a while still, you know?
Yeah,
like
everyone-
everyone's like,
Grayson is here.
Yeah, he's like, he'll come out and be like, whoa, that was close, eh? And everyone's like, he's so relatable. you know?
Razor.
So Razor, we almost lost.
You silly bastard.
We almost lost to a team that got smoked by 60 in Argentina. But you're a
We
good
nearly
kid,
lost
mate.
against a team that nearly got beat by Samoa the other day. Wait, did they get beat? I can't even remember.
I can't remember.
In the
bro.
World
It was-
Cup.
No, just recently.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe it was
tight
almost,
game.
yeah, maybe before the England game, maybe. Oh, sorry, before the South Africans games. Sydney's a
that's
nice
true.
place, you know. You get roped into the aura of the place. It's
true.
knows about this,
True.
you know.
A couple beers the night before.
Yeah, maybe it just slows you down a little
Beautiful.
bit.
Beautiful.
Fucking oath. Well, hey, that's the All Blacks report. Good luck in Wellington, fellas. There's it's a cursed stadium.
It's a
you're heading
cursed
to.
stadium, just so you know.
Stadium.
Yeah. So what do we think is going to happen down there in the cursed town?
I don't know. But I know that this is probably, we won. People
Yeah.
need to remember, like, we won. But this is probably going to be getting as much media attention as if we lost for the next week or so.
Totally.
It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot,
Yeah,
hot,
well-
hot. Chris Ratu, I can hear the scribbles.
Hopefully, there's
Justin
on his-
Marshall,
on his
Justin
his
Marshall was
pen's clicking.
speechless. Oh, well, that's because his mic sort of had some issues. But
Oh,
for a second
classic.
there,
Yeah. But yeah, do we need to go burn some sage down there for the All Blacks in Wellington at the old cake tin?
I think it wouldn't hurt. Hurt. Maybe we could make a video and we get a bunch of the Maltese, the printout that everyone had for 13 plus Warriors.
Yes.
All Blacks 13 plus, and we burn them together.
Yeah.
And we say a little prayer as we load up on next week's multi for Will Jordan.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Exactly. That's it.
Nice. I think that's a good idea.
Someone get Ralph the damn
no,
soundboard.
I've only done one in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's all me.
He's enjoying it.
Yeah, no, it's a bit of fun. Sometimes, nice one. Sometimes your kids, you see a kid pick up a toy that's not for kids, and you're like, oh,
Shouldn't have left it over
Let
here.
him have a go.
You guys
eh?
shouldn't have left it over here. Well, we'll be burning some sage down in Wellington at the cake tin this week, and inviting some local psychics down to cleanse the area of all the demons. Because recently it's been lost to Argentina, lost to South Africa, I think at some stage, maybe not that long ago.
Nearly
lost to
Aussie.
Ireland.
Yeah.
Lost to Ireland there in the series decider. Drew to Aussie, I think, a couple years ago. So, yeah. Not a happy hunting ground.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not for anyone, to be honest. I think we have a horrible record there in cricket.
Yep.
The Hurricanes lost the semi-final for the Super Rugby. The Wellington lost the Shield match and the semi-final in the NPC last year.
right.
Bust it down.
Bust that
I don't want to
frickin' place
see
down.
that fucking stadium anymore.
That big
I'm sick of
circle.
it. It's built on a par site.
Yeah.
And
it's
there's just
haunted.
and all the pubs are too far away.
Whoa, all right.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
a
Well, then you
huge
do it.
issue.
Make it into a
The
big.
pubs should be closer. I want to
should
be
be
able to walk
closer.
out and get a beer, for fuck's sake.
He's sweating, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm
for
thinking
those
about
listening.
the 2K walk to the pub from the
He's
stadium and
sweating.
thinking, Jesus Christ. Also, no toilets on the concourse.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
How about you just let those parkour kids in to use it instead, and we'll take all team sports out of there.
Absolutely.
That's right. We're back with another episode of Heaps on Hotline.
It's really interesting. These are great.
We get some great calls,
Yeah,
guys.
it's incredible,
We,
actually.
we get a
really.
lot of calls in from you fellas. We won't play them on the show, but
We had one last week that was a little inappropriate. It was one word, wasn't it?
I'm not talking about that one.
What?
Yeah.
Well, oh, sorry.
We gave someone wrote the URL to the Heaps on Hotline on a bathroom stall somewhere in a dodgy sports bar.
Yeah.
And we've
Yeah.
been getting this one guy call up and leave messages that are inappropriate.
We won't be playing them.
And we refuse
Unless
to
you-
play those ones.
Unless he frames it as a question.
yeah.
Then we'll have to answer
Yeah.
it. At the
We'll have
moment,
to-
he's just
yeah.
saying a word.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but we've been having a lot of messages and that we listen together. We get around it during our weekly carver sesh at the
Yeah.
Heaps on headquarters. And we don't play them on air because they're more just like ones that we can reflect on.
affirmations.
Affirmations. People send in some psychic advice to the hotline.
Yeah.
Dating advice. There's a lot. None of us need
Sometimes just their kids' drawings that they did that they've taken off the fridge, and we've said we're running a competition. We lied.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Sorry, I just laughed because I saw.
Oh yeah, we got some new. If you're
one's a good
listening,
one.
if you're listening and not watching, we've got some new artwork on
One
the
of them
set.
is Chris Lux and smells a dog, and I just don't know why it got me here.
Supreme leader,
Supreme
Christopher
leader.
Luxton.
Yeah.
What
So
else?
good.
What
Lux-
else have we got? I've got the stink buzz.
Oh, the stink buzz Seinfeld. Yeah, okay.
Shit chat.
Mighty Skunks
I gave-
instead of Mighty
I gave
Ducks.
Ben the Mona Lisa.
Judith Collins.
Collins.
Yeah,
And-
it's not
Oh,
bad.
and the Shamiana.
The
Oh, yeah.
Shamiana.
Yeah.
Oh, not
Great
bad.
stuff.
Anyway, we're on the Heaps on podcast. Sorry, I got distracted there by
We're in the Heaps
Mal,
on Hotline.
Mal Luxon.
Ben,
Should I
roll,
play
a,
some?
roll a clip, brother.
Hey team, long time listener here from Melbourne. Since moving from Auckland, I just can't get into the AFL. Do you have any tips to help me out? I'd also like to say, Ben, you're awesome on the soundboard, mate.
Oh, well, we've taken it off him.
Fuck.
All
All
right,
right, I'll
take it
put
off.
it
Give
back
it
over there.
back.
I'll
Give
go
it
back
back.
to him.
Throw in heat.
Okay,
Just give me one of the farts. Hold on.
Here's how to get into the AFL.
There we go.
You don't, because it sucks. All
Yeah.
right.
Don't ever go.
Honestly, I reckon it's kind of sick.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, I redacted
I don't get it.
Redacted.
As a sport, do not understand it.
It's okay when it's tight. You got two good teams going at
Yeah.
it.
If any team's been like, hey, instead of these weird singlets, can we?
It's called a Guernsey, Ben.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, maybe. I
Real
think
men ride women.
some of them
I mean,
wear long
that's the
sleeve.
problem, isn't it?
Some of them
it's
wear
called
long
a
sleeve.
Guernsey.
It's weird, man.
It
Guernsey's
is
a weird name
just,
for it.
Just
Yeah.
a muscle tee, right? But what I find kind of funny about it is like the pushing and shoving. That like they're allowed to do those real hard like shoulder.
Yeah,
Like,
it happens
fuck
before the
you.
whistle goes. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they're like just like walking around, like, "Hey, fuck ya! Hey, what's up, man? We're gonna play the game. Good game, fuck ya."
Every
It's
time,
weird.
every time I watch it, there seems to be a lot of like the players throwing their hands in the air, going "ref," but I don't understand
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Why?
yeah.
What's bad? They just tackled the guy.
My problem is they all look like the ref. So I'm like, who's
It's
he?
true.
Which one's he talking to?
It's good. This is a good. This could be a good little discussion for grand final week. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we go viral on TikTok in Melbourne for not knowing what the fuck's going on in the AFL. What often catches me out when I tune in once a year or once every couple of years is the whole pinning behind the arm thing, and they're going trying to get the ball off, and they're doing a lot of this, just trying to fucking get rid of it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And,
Slow down there,
Sorry.
Sailor.
Yeah, and whoops, and yeah, it just I don't get that part of it, and then it's like a turnover or a bounce off or
Yeah,
some
I don't.
shit.
Yeah, I don't really get that. I think if you're like in the act of kicking and they tackle you, then it's a penalty to the other team.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
and you
but
can't tackle too low.
I don't know, man.
There's a lot of shit
I don't
going
know.
on,
You can just
man.
kick it anywhere, and then you have to kick it over there. I
Yeah.
never got it. When we lived in Melbourne, I think this is what really put me off: is that all the Aussies would be like, "Oh, it's a great sport, mate. You know, they're so athletic. They're such good athletes. I'm like, they just run and jump around. Like, sure.
Yeah, but they are very fit. It is kind of impressive. They run like half a marathon a game or something.
Yeah, you
isn't it?
see, like
I don't
during
know.
the game,
But
there's-
why?
Because the field's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah. During the game, you see people like physios people will just run off, sub off, and there'll be like multiple physios just rubbing their calves.
Oh, yeah.
It's also too
Sounds
family
nice.
oriented. I want to see some of these guys do their own cocaine tests on the weekend, you know?
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think the punching of the ball always found funny as well.
Yeah,
it's
it
good
looks
stuff.
funny.
And you're not allowed to run a certain amount of time without bouncing the ball.
That's right.
As well. And they're kind of funny shape to bounce that ball.
Should we move on to our second,
let's
second
go
call?
to the other caller.
Cum burgers.
Hey boys, long time listener, first time caller. I want to get your thoughts on the Happy Gilmore 2 situation. First of all, is it actually happening? I'm not sure myself. Are you excited? And will it do the first one justice? Also, who's got the best Happy Gilmore swing out of the three of you?
Jesus Christ.
Definitely Ra is the answer to that one.
Nah, I don't know. I think I've worked on my form a lot. I think you guys could probably walk out and do a
shit.
good Happy Gilmore
Yeah,
better than me.
I played field hockey for a long time. I think I've got a bit of a
just get-
swing nation on me.
I get really fucking angry at the driving range, and it's just basically the only technique I have is Happy Gilmore, but it doesn't work.
We should hit the driving range. Maybe do the podcast live from.
Personally,
Yeah,
I'd love
links.
to make my hope for this podcast is to take Ben golfing and vlog it and watch him get incredibly frustrated out there. Kind of like Happy Gilmore when you know when Happy Gilmore after he's hit his drives and every other part of the game he's like, fuck this shit. I want to see Ben do that in real life because golf's a fucking frustrating sport.
Last time I went to the driving range, I skinned up all my hands because I was trying to hit it real hard, but I wasn't hitting it.
Oh Jesus, yeah. You're gripping too hard. And
Well,
need a
I think
glove. You
someone
need a
was
glove,
moving
boy.
it down every time I was going for it or something. Yeah.
So anyway, to answer the question, I mean, it does seem like it's going ahead. There's been a lot of chat about it, the casting calls, people turning out for auditions. And will it be as good? What do we think of it?
Hell yeah, I'm amped.
I mean, I have that 90s nostalgia, and, you know, when I think about all the modern Adam Sandler movies, like, I really hope that they kind of go back to the old school and get the writing together, because I don't really want it to be like the Zohan or whatever the other fuck.
Whoa. Zohan was amazing.
I was
stir you
just
guys
about to
up.
say.
I know it's
the
stir
only
you
thing
guys
I'd
up.
like to see more than Happy Gilmore would be a Zohan too.
Yeah, I would love
Controversial
that.
take,
I
guys.
love-
Controversial
I love
take at the
that
moment.
movie.
Zohan was amazing.
Yeah, it's his best movie.
Have we ever-
Controversial take,
Have we ever
guys.
seen an
Read into that politically how you will,
Honestly,
folks.
it's what the world needs right now
Ben,
as well.
honestly,
true.
we're
It's
trying
true.
to keep this podcast afloat. You guys making it, political, not helping.
Hey, that was a beautiful story about an Israeli man and a Palestinian man getting
true.
together.
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
Over their love of fizzy bubblies.
Palestinian woman.
It would be cool to see like Bubba Watson or some dudes like that.
Bubba.
So, Phil Mickelson maybe,
I heard Tiger Woods is in it playing
Shooter McGavin.
Oh, his son.
playing who's the dude's
The
guy who coaches him with one
who
hand?
loses.
Chubbs.
Chubbs. Yeah, Tiger Woods is Chubbs' son.
Oh,
Fuck,
that's
that's awesome.
fucking awesome. I haven't
Yeah.
heard
Fuck,
that.
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a great call. I wonder who's going to be the shooter character. I heard there's this guy called Will Zalatoris. Everyone says is kind of funny.
I think it's Shooter.
Shooter
McGavin.
should come
Shooter's
back.
back in
Shooter's
it.
coming back.
Yeah,
You
nice.
cannot not get him back.
I wonder if
Yeah.
they're going to be on the senior tour or something.
He
anyway,
eats pieces of shit for breakfast.
Ames
Ames
games. Ames games.
No bloody way.
Not him.
NBC, my breathers.
Here we go.
NBC, where we wanna be. The NBC, it's the people's rugby. We fucking love it.
That's right. It's the NPC, the favourite part of the show.
Yay!
We are an NPC leaning podcast.
We are.
And that's a beautiful intro you got there, Tav. And I know he's been through a lot recently, but it's so great to have Dave Grohl do that for us.
Yeah, shout out to Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Been through a lot of chicks. You know what I mean?
Take it easy.
Oh, sorry.
Tell you who. So Dave Grohl has had a baby with an unknown family. That's a big win for him. You know who else had a big win this weekend?
Who?
The Turbos had a big
Wow,
win.
yeah.
Their first
Sick.
win for something like 360 days.
That's crazy.
They got a big dub over Southland on Wednesday night,
Yeah.
I think. It was the last second winner. as well. So shout out to the Turbos. It's turbo time.
Incredible. There were some dudes in bucket hats who were very happy.
There were those guys. They show up every bloody game.
Good on them. There's fuck all else to do in Palmerston North.
No, yeah. Apart
That's
from Speedway, which happens at the
And
same stadium as they play rugby.
Sometimes at the same time. Sometimes at the same time as well, Tev.
So
True.
shout out to the Turbos. Taranaki had a game with Hawke's Bay. Absolutely dicked them down.
Yeah, what's wrong with Hawke's Bay at the moment? Last week you were making excuses like, oh, you know, they were under strength, la la la. I'm pretty
wasn't
sure
making
that team.
excuses.
Well, you were saying they didn't name their full strength side. I think that's who they've got, and like to get pumped by sort of 50 or 60 2 weeks in a row is fucking crazy.
63-19 was the final score.
It really goes to show how much mana that Shield does hold.
The Shield has a lot of mana, especially regionally, doesn't it? It makes you grow a third leg. Pause.
Well, a lot of those people out in those small towns have never seen anything so brilliant as that Shield.
They love it.
Oh, fucking! I did a sound too.
Oh, did you? Oh, nice. They kind of work together.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's very true.
Yeah.
So, as well as that, the Lions had a great game against Bay Plenty. Probably questionably the game of the round. Went to Golden Point.
Yeah, it was crazy. As I told you in the chat, I went to hang the washing out, thinking the game was ending in a draw. I should know this, but I keep forgetting. NPC has fucking Golden Point.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been there for like 4 years, maybe.
I know,
4
but
or
that
5
just
years.
doesn't happen that much.
No, it's good though.
Yeah, no, it's
good.
great.
It should. What are you saying about Golden Point?
I'm saying it's good. I'm saying I just forget because, I mean, uneven scores don't add up to fucking equal that much.
Yeah, nah, they
You know
don't.
what I mean?
It's true. But no, it was a good game. The winning try was amazing.
Incredible.
It was incredible. It was a great kick, and it just set up. It just set up.
Riley Higgins is getting all those points for the Dwayne Monkley. He could go close.
What's the Dwayne Monkley?
It's the Dwayne Monkley's like the player of the it's like the Dally M for the fucking NPC, bro. Dally M for the NPC. So
I know what it is. I was asking if you didn't know what it is because I
Yeah,
know Ben
nice.
doesn't know what it is.
I don't think I can pronounce that name.
the Dwayne Monkley Medal. It's named after a guy who was a legendary NPC player who didn't make the All Blacks, I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Not even
James
once.
McConey. Yeah, James McConey's sort of favourite player of all time, a classic Waikato man who played behind John Mitchell or someone like that. Anyway, so yeah, I think Riley Higgins, that kick was amazing, and what a moment for that replacement halfback. That'll be his fucking mantelpiece moment, eh? Like
Yeah, true.
scoring the try.
It was a beautiful try.
Crowley?
It was great. Reached out for that one, didn't you?
Yep, right on the fucking dead ball line.
Speaking of crazy endings, the North Harbour game didn't have one because North Harbour got absolutely dicked over by the Taniwha.
Those fellas have kind of. They feel like they've got a team that's good enough. They're just kind of not keen to do it, eh?
There's a lot of talent.
A lot of talent in that
North
team.
Harbour team, but they just keep losing. I think they've had 2 wins, 7 losses or something, or 2 out of 7.
It's crazy, man.
But did I say it last week? Like they keep losing by small margins, so they're racking up these bonus points. So they're still in the top 8.
yeah.
But they've only won 2 games.
That's almost a tactic. Don't buy any good attacking players. Just get good defenders.
Yeah, no, totally. Or just like don't win any games. when you're about to win, just let them fucking go for it.
It'll freak people out. People won't know how to play in the finals.
Fuck you, sir.
Hold your cards close to your chest, North Harbour. I like it.
Yeah, and then lastly today we had a game, Tasman, that went to the death. Tasman versus
Waikato. The Mooloos. The Mooloos. I thought Aaron Cruden had come on and done the most clutch moment in the game. I was like that kick from halfway that he got.
Yeah,
with 75 minutes.
That was a huge boot.
Yeah, and he just walked off casual as.
Yeah, no, he loved it. And Tasman were like at the end they were trying for the droppy as well. They didn't have the advantage or anything. Havili was just like...
Did you see William Havili go down with cramp in the fucking defensive line? Like, it was in the way of everybody. He's like,
Yeah,
and I was like, get up, dude. You got to kick a goal.
So if you haven't seen it, so basically they were down by 2 points, I think. He tried a droppy with like 30 seconds left, missed it, but then it was a dropout.
Yeah.
Which is a stupid rule.
Yeah.
It's, anyway. So then Waikato had the drop off and Tasman just kept going pick and go.
Yeah. For like a
from
minute and a half.
halfway line, making no ground. But eventually it was bound to happen. Waikato gave away a penalty.
I felt a bit sorry for Waikato in that moment.
Yeah, no, definitely. They deserved the win. And then Havili took the final kick to win it and he cramped up like The kick barely made it over.
Oh, yeah.
And he was dying of cramp, like, screaming on
Yeah,
the
it got
ground.
like post height off the ground the whole way.
Barely made it over. It was the
Yeah,
flattest winning kick I've ever seen. But it made it. It rugga-dugga-dooed over that post.
That Tasman team, you know, they're going to be hard to beat. It's kind of annoying.
They're undefeated now. 7-0.
I do have to say that's one of the parts of modern rugby that I'm almost most dubious about is that you can kind of just do pick and goes for like 5 minutes past full time.
Yeah.
And basically just wait until you force a penalty.
But
if it's that close.
It's
you know?
tricky. I mean, Hawke's Bay tried to do that and lost the shield by doing that.
Yeah, that's
basically,
true.
because Tawatawanai got over the ball.
That's right.
And you see it quite a lot. It's like I feel like the refs almost see when the leading team is trying to just waste time by pick and goes, and he'll just see the slightest hand on the ball and he'll blow a pen and give it to them. You know, because we don't want to see a game finish like that.
Yeah.
No.
Dick shit.
I reckon 5 pick and goes is enough.
Yeah, I can barely pick my nose 5 times, let alone fucking pick the ball up and get that.
Totally, bro. Fuck,
totally, bro.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
Did you just shut up, bitch, yourself?
Yeah, I did. All right, we've got to our first break. We'll be back in a minute.
It's
You
hot in
guys-
here.
Son of
That's
a
hot.
bitch.
Right, so we're on the second half of the show where we like to get a little bit silly. This week I've got something different for the fellas.
Whoa.
And then, who's gone? No win. Tops trivia.
It's Tabs Trivia.
What the fuck is this?
That's
10 was
right.
too
He's
many.
mastered his
gone down
Tabs
to
10.
7.
It's Tabs Trivia. I've kind of gotten over Tabs 10. Like, I mean, it's a great segment, don't get me wrong.
You
We've
like
gone
you-
through pretty
what-
much all the lists.
What it
I have.
was I actually started to enjoy it. And then as soon as I start liking something,
Yeah, we text each other. We're like,
yeah,
fuck.
It's
yeah,
bas-
he's having fun.
It's basically it. So the way Tabs
Let's
Trivia...
go to the lemon juice and the undies bit.
So the way Tabs Trivia works, basically, guys, is you're going to have to buzz in. So, Ben, get your soundboard back.
What?
Oh, shit.
Do I have
And-
one?
Yeah, I'm going to give you my soundboard.
Oh shit!
and we're just using the fart, right?
Yeah, you can choose. You can choose a sound.
I guess I'll have my own one. It's got to be short though, right?
Right, I was going to give you this
Okay.
one, but
have
it has
that
to be
one.
the same sound each time.
Okay.
So
Which one is it?
it says correct.
Correct.
That's the sound.
Shit. I'm trying to look. Is it top? Top
So
or
it's in the middle.
in the middle? Oh yeah, correct. Okay, cool.
Okay, Ben,
Just testing.
what's your? Okay, that's your sound.
Oh, wait, actually, I want this one.
Okay, nice. So it's
That's
good,
my one.
good to have a
yeah.
loud one.
Okay, cool.
All right. So basically, guys, it's first to 5 wins it.
Jeez,
Hell
it's
yeah.
gonna be all day.
Some of these questions have bonus point questions that I'll follow up with you.
Okay.
And
False. Oh, we
hands
haven't
off the
started
trigger.
yet. We
Hands
haven't
up-
started
I want to
yet.
fucking
Sorry.
start. All right. So some of these questions will have bonus point answers as well.
Yeah.
And some of them will be closest to. So I'll give you both the opportunity to answer. Okay. So let the trivia begin.
Okay.
Gentlemen, what year did New Zealand grant women the right to vote? Ben, fast.
False.
Closest wins.
1945.
1908.
1893.
Oh, that's
I
right.
knew it was
Jokes.
late there, yeah.
Fuck.
Ben takes it.
Jesus, I sound like a cunt.
Yeah.
All right. What?
Putting the suffer and suffering.
I was supposed to say 1845. But
Yeah, fuck.
What year? Oh, what bird is featured on the $1 coin?
It's a dollar.
Ra.
Kiwi.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was going to say heron, but
One
that's two.
apiece. What is the highest mountain in Aotearoa?
Mount Cook.
Oh, fuck. My one takes
Aoraki.
too long to
Mount
press.
Cook. Bonus point for the multi name.
Yes, that's
Aoraki.
three. Aoraki.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ra's on 3. Okay, this one is maybe Ben will get it. What is the southernmost point of New Zealand called? Ben.
Stewart Island.
No.
Bluff.
No. It is Slope Point. No one gets that.
Oh,
I don't actually know. I've
Problematic.
never heard it.
yeah.
Okay. What year did New Zealand vote on changing the flag? Ben.
2010.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck. 2014.
No.
Who's closest?
You.
Yes!
2016. But I'm not going to give it to
Was
you.
that that recent?
Yeah, it was quite late. Yeah, I thought it was
Damn. I just for me, the whole John Key era is like in our
8 years ago. I guess, yeah,
I suppose. Yeah.
Okay. What is New Zealand's only native land mammal? Ben.
There's a bat and there's seals.
Yes, it's a bat. Nice one. Okay. Which decade did New Zealand officially adopt the decimal system? Ben.
1960s.
Yes.
Fuck!
Wow, great.
You've rigged this so that it's his stuff.
Which New Zealand director was the first to win an Academy Award for Best Director? Right.
Peter Jackson.
No.
Oh shit.
Ben.
Jane Campion.
Yes.
Fuck!
All right, Ben's caught up. It's 4-3 to Ben.
The
Okay.
piano. Is there a bonus question in there?
No.
Damn it.
Oh,
Fuck.
no, it was Power of the Dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hair of the dog.
What was the other one? What year? Okay, closest one wins.
Has he won yet? Hasn't he won?
No, it's first to 5.
But has he got 4?
Yeah.
I thought he has 5. Okay.
Okay, hold on. Actually, didn't write the answer in my notes.
Fuck. All right. Well,
Okay, closest wins. So no buzzing required. What year was the Treaty of Waitangi signed?
1873.
1845.
1840.
Damn. Yeah. Fuck.
Damn, we got 4 apiece.
Damn. I forgot it was 1840. I feel sorry, everybody.
Which is good
I
because
just
I've only
threw out
got
a random number.
which is good because I've only got one question left. Which New Zealand TV personality is often referred to as the mother of the nation? Ben.
My mate's mum. I work with Sam, Judy Bailey's.
Bailey.
Damn.
Ben takes it.
Took a little while, but congratulations, Ben.
Yeah.
Any celebration music?
Yeah, actually, maybe.
All right, next song.
That was impressive stuff. Good work on the trivia tab. I found that hard, and it was quite hard to be put on the spot. Maybe I'll run it next week, and you can be the other person.
Yeah, you got to get
just
a
in
song.
case.
You got to get intro sting. or
No,
something.
I'll use that intro sting.
Catch me on Facebook Marketplace, selling boomers fake goods without a trace. Cause we're scamming.
Thanks, Shay Fu, for recording this for us.
Tavis said we're not allowed to acknowledge it. You keep acknowledging it.
The music is hot and the segment is hotter. So this is a new segment we're jamming. It's called Scamming. So this segment, basically, we're just going to talk about some funny scams that happen. We're going to dissect them a bit. So for this first one, fellas, I'm going to take you back to...
One of Tav's worst fears is being scammed, by the way.
It is.
Yeah.
I've been scammed many times before.
Yeah, me too.
2021. Let me just get some beats for us, hey, shall I?
COVID. Tough time. You know, it was hard not to get scammed in COVID. You just wanted there to be a light at the end of the tunnel.
It really was.
Just recently, I ordered some camping equipment off a website that had no reviews, and like all the email system stuff didn't work, and I'm still dubious.
Really?
Has it showed up?
Nah, it says it's in transit though.
All right.
You got scammed.
Yeah.
So I'm taking us back to 2021, which was a juicy story that's very close to my heart.
Yeah.
I've, of course, talking about the Bruno Mars scamming of the Crusaders. So back in 2021, basically, somebody got in touch with a few rugby teams, the Crusaders, the Highlanders, and the Hurricanes, I think. But the Crusaders were the ones that really got sucked into this scam. So basically, they got in touch and said that Bruno Mars was in the country currently, that he was a big fan of rugby, he was keen to go to one of the games, and that he was even willing to perform at halftime. And the Crusaders put the plan in motion, adding extra security to host Bruno at the stadium, at the executive suite, and hoping that the American artist would perform a surprise show to the sellout crowd at the Super Rugby final as well.
Whoa.
So you can imagine the excitement that was happening.
Crazy. People would have been losing their minds. Christchurch,
in
I
the
mean, that's
office.
one of the most fucking...
Bruno Mars?
Yeah.
24 karat magic.
They love ZM down there.
They love it. So then eventually what happened was the Crusaders managed to get in touch with someone from Warner Entertainment, which managed him. And they basically said to Crusaders, he's not even in the fucking country yet, more.
Check his TikTok. He's in fucking Cuba.
So they then tried to contact the lady they'd been talking to on the phone about it, and her phone had been disconnected.
Whoa.
So yeah, I'd love to know more about how this happened and who this
Was
person
this
I
your
want to know
auntie?
what the payoff was. Like, where are you? Is it just a setup
There's
and you
probably
just
just
laughing?
like a salty
mean-
ex-staff member or something who knows that they were all loved Bruno Mars in the office.
Yeah, my marketing manager loves Bruno
He's
Mars.
got a
She's
tattoo.
gonna fucking bite on this big time. Or it was someone who had a cousin who looks
Yeah.
a lot like Bruno Mars.
Yes.
And they had a fucking impersonator ready to go.
Yep.
And they'd walk them out and go, "Yep, this is Bruno Mars," and it's Rangi from round the corner who's their cousin, and he's done his hair sort of a certain way and has the smile and that and the fedora,
Rangi Neptune.
the little fedora, is it?
Yeah.
He wears fedoras sometimes, right?
I think so. I think he's just got a big ass
Hat.
fro.
That's not Bruno
true.
Mars, that's Rangi Neptune.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they were pretty stink about it. They even tried to get the cops to like follow it up and charge the person who did it, but they couldn't find her. And they see the funny side of it now, but I mean, I can imagine at the time they were a bit pissed off.
The cops were probably like, what we're going to do is we're going to take the Crusaders players on a tour around the police station like we do children.
Yeah, true.
And
Put the siren on.
And they'll just put a little video on and be like, if someone pretends to be a pop star, just think about it for a second. If Snoop Dogg DMs you and says,
Asks
I
you
want
for
to
a dick pic? Yeah.
don't send it.
How easy are these people to like swindle? Like,
Hey, I'm Ryan Crotty, and I just want to say big shout out to Bruno Mars.
can't wait to see you,
Can't
bro.
wait to see you, bro.
How involved was Razor? That's what I
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
know.
it's true. He
Razor
would,
was
yeah,
like
he would have
fucking
been there at the
prepping his
time.
fucking
Yeah,
shit.
he had 2 moves.
I mean, when I
sorted
hear
out.
that like such a high level club like the Crusaders can be duped this easily, it kind of really tempts me to do
Yeah.
some duping myself, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
What-
how many old folks' homes can I call up and say I'm Michael Bublé and I want to perform?
I reckon you could get away with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
You've
Put
got a
suit
beautiful
on.
voice.
Yeah, just put a suit on, get out there.
What about like sort of saying that you'll cater the end of your function and maybe just bringing a whole lot of rocks down and leaving them and you go, yeah, pay the deposit and I'll put a hangi on tomorrow. And then
Damn,
you
I like
never
this.
show up with any baskets of kai and the rocks are just sitting in the Blues car park. Like,
The unfinished Hungy scam is a classic as old as.
Yeah, you just
put
show
$2
the
grand down
itself.
first. I'll bring the rocks over. And then you put $3 grand in after I do the rocks. And you get the $2 grand straight away.
I've been drinking this kava for 45 minutes and I'm feeling nothing. It's just muddy water.
For real.
If you've been done by a hungy scam, which many
Yeah.
of us have, please call us in and we will fight for your justice.
Or if
Absolutely.
you thought you were buying A-grade kava and it just turned out to be some dust.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
yeah.
that's a stink one. I've had that one happen
Yeah.
before. I've acted woozy because I get a little bit of a placebo
Yeah.
going on, and I'm like, my face is numb,
wasted.
and it's like, right, you're just drinking dirt, bro.
Are you feeling it, my Uso?
Yeah, I've done that before.
So
It's embarrassing.
I looked into it, and it turns out that Bruno Mars is a hot topic for scammers as well. He's impersonators have pretended to be him on Instagram, DMing girls, going, "Hey, it's Bruno Mars, 24 Karat Magic," and swindled them out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. This one guy in
Really?
particular, he managed to get $100 grand out of a lady who was convinced that he was actually Bruno Mars, a 63-year-old woman from North Texas. He managed to get money out of her, as well as there was actually another performance-related hoax.
Really?
Yeah, where people were convinced after some rumors circulated online from a bunch of like fake accounts, basically, and misled fans to turn up to a plaza at San Francisco State University hoping for a Bruno Mars performance. No event took place, and a lot of suspicious flyers are to blame. So people basically just littered Bruno Mars pop-up concert flyers around in San Fran, and people believed it, which again really tempts me to do
Yeah.
something similar.
We
No,
should-
no,
We should
yeah.
try a bit of social engineering like that.
Yeah, I think you could. Get you on the right. We'll put a fire. I hope this put a fire under your belly to get a scam
Well,
going. Watch
this-
out, people. The people of Auckland and wider Aotearoa Facebook Marketplace. Tabs coming for you.
This actually, it actually reminds me of a time in high school where me and a bunch of mates, we were just starting to get into Photoshop and
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And we made a bunch of flyers for the school canteen for a fake crump battle.
Not
That
bad.
was about to happen, and we just got we got a bunch of photos from Google Images people
of
crumping.
tie dyes and stuff. You got
And we
tie dyes on. There?
basically put like crump con
Damn, lucky Israel Adesanya didn't go to your school.
crump
He would have been in the
con
middle of the fucking.
2007 coming like this
Gee
Thursday. we made up a bunch of fake Crump artists that were going to be there, like Crump Kong and stuff.
Crump Kong. Fucking hell. Is there artist only standing on the fucking quad, just like,
And then-
are you the one who made the fucking flyers, you dickhead? Like, yeah, bro. Like, that's my fucking favourite thing to do, cunt.
Telling me he's dreaming.
Yeah, we just put these flyers up in the canteen, and sure enough, on that Thursday at the quad, a lot of people showed up.
Jeez.
And a lot of crumping didn't happen. That's right, it's the world of sport.
Yeah.
And we've got a hot new sting
World.
of sports.
Yeah, yeah.
We've got a hot new sting, but a stale old segment.
Sting is pretty hot.
We're talking other sports other than rugby and stuff. And this week, I wanted to kind of bring up something that I saw that was kind of hot, kind of funny, and kind of outrageous. Let me just find a song. So this week we had the White Ferns playing Australia in the
Is this
cricket.
music appropriate? Now keep going.
This week we had the White Ferns playing Australia in the cricket.
Yeah.
And it was their first game of the Tour of Australia.
Yep.
And there was a scratching just before the game was about to start. One of the Australian players, Ash Gardner, had to pull out from a head knock. And it was revealed that there's footage of it too, that pre-game, one of their kind of training regimes where they do a bit of catching training, they use a Vortex Mega Howler. And as the Mega Howler's coming through, Ash Gardner's diving for it and another player's diving for it too. And they have a nasty head knock.
Ooh.
And this kind of brings the question I wanted to put to you guys. Should Mega Howlers be banned? Are they too dangerous?
Well,
Yes.
yeah. Ben's nailed it there. Yes, they are. The thing is, the sound actually masks the footsteps of another person going and coming in to catch it. So,
Totally.
I mean, there's an accident waiting to happen.
Totally.
Shit, his eyes on the fucking howler, it's coming in, and then bang, out of nowhere.
I know. It's just too much range on them. They could
Yeah.
be throwing from 30, 60, 90 meters.
Yes.
That's when you really should say mine when you're going for
Yeah,
it. But,
true.
to take inspiration
True.
from
I
that
think
lead-in song.
The issue is
that was a bit of a careless whisper,
Well,
the way she said it.
yeah.
It's
Yes.
true. The issue was the Australian accent because they go moin,
Mine.
moin,
Yeah.
moin. And it actually sounds like a dying wallaby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moin.
Fine.
Yeah.
I just want to hark back to the early days of the Mega Howler.
Yes.
So Vortexes were released in the 90s. They were a fantastic fucking
Space age technology.
amazing. Like I don't know, men became obsessed with them, not just kids, you know.
Because what they did was they got the coolest athletes and they're like, you kids want to throw shit really fucking far? 60 meters, 100 meters, 120 meters.
Totally.
Whoa, that's
So
too many.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
so the box I think had John Elway, the Denver Broncos
That's
quarterback
right.
on it,
Yeah,
and
it
it
did.
said the furthest throw with this Guinness World Record, 100 yards. He can throw a full football field.
Damn.
So do you know what my dad and his mates did at work? They were working in Miramar and on a film job. I think it was like Lord of the Rings or some shit. And they blocked off the whole street, spray painted 100 yards, like measured it out perfectly, not even meters, I think they did. And there were like 100 dudes on their lunch break. I don't know why I was there, but they were fucking, I was like watching, and I was just watching like dude after dude
Hell yeah.
try throw a fucking a
Beautiful
vortex 100 meters. And then one dude did it, and he became like a
what
legend.
was his role?
I don't know. He was like fucking, like
Grip.
food.
Oh,
No, you know,
caterer.
catering. He was like, what do you call that? Fucking
Unit.
Unit, yeah.
He was like unit or some shit. But yeah, shout out to that dude. I think his name was Damon. He threw a Vortex Mega Howler 100 meters, and I forever thought he was a god because my dad was
Yeah.
like, "Holy fuck,
Damn.
bro, you're the man."
Shout out Damo. Did they have those ones that they released, or was this a Mandela effect that I'm suffering, that they had a little ticker on them and they could tell you how many meters you've thrown it?
I don't know if
Did
that's
you ever
possible
see
at
those?
all.
Maybe no, I don't know.
I think that they must have calculated by the amount of spins.
You triggered Ben's science brain there.
But what you could do is you could have it set a thing for like the highest wind speed it reached, so you could see what speed you hit, which you
Right.
could use to infer distance.
I'm sure I saw one at the warehouse or like at a park or something, and someone was like, "Chuck that back," and I looked and was like, "Whoa!"
A million.
But also just the idea of putting the thing that makes a louder noise the harder you throw it. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
It's like hitting every single thing me as a 12-year-old boy wanted.
Yeah.
Throw real far,
And-
make a loud noise.
The final craziest thing was sharp. If you hit someone on the nuts,
Oh,
it would fuck
yeah.
them up.
Actually,
That's the cherry on top for a little boy.
I do have a real life injury story with a vortex mega.
Oh, me too. You go first.
So
Oh,
we,
Jesus.
we were on like a family holiday. I think we were in Taupo, and the hotel had a pool.
Yeah.
And I must have just got the vortex mega howler as a Christmas gift or something. And we were, as kids, we were playing in the pool with this mega howler. And it's nothing on the box that says whether it's waterproof or, can't be in the water. But this thing soaked up a lot of water and it
Yeah.
got fucking heavy. And I didn't realize we were just fucking playing with it more and more and more. And then you'd get a catch and be like, fuck, that's fucking heavy. And my sister said something like, was having a go at me like, hurry up and right back. So it's like, hurry up, did you say? And I went, threw it right at her. She put her hand up to catch it, broke like 2 fingers.
Oh.
And the whole time she's screaming at me like, this is your fault. And I'm like, fuck, we're fucking playing with a mega throw. What do you mean it fucking underarm it to you?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
hell. So anyway, we rushed her to hospital. Turns out, she did really badly break her fingers.
Holy fuck.
And she let me know about it as well.
Does she still let you know about it to this day?
Yeah,
almost?
she does. Yeah. She has a hard
Jeez.
time moving past it.
Well, my story's nowhere near that dramatic, but when me and Bra lived by Eden Park, I remember we went down to the car park at Eden Park once and just played hard out with a couple of dudes for like 45 minutes. And I just did something to my arm. It was so sore right in my shoulder here. And I remember going home afterwards and being like, I need to go to sleep. And I
Yeah.
slept for like 2 hours and then I was sweet. But
Damn,
I was fucked.
it triggers definitely some primal shit in you to dislocate your shoulder, the Vortex Mega Howler.
Hell yeah, it does.
But anyway, moving on. Great. I hope that the lady comes back from her HIA. She might have to sit out a game, you know, maybe if she didn't pass the first.
Prayers up for you, Ash Gardner.
Yeah, prayers up for Ash Gardner. Hey, one thing I wanted to touch on in the world of pop culture that's taken my eye this week. Ben hasn't indulged yet, but Tavis is into it. Chimp Crazy. Now,
Oh yeah.
my goodness. The people who've made Tiger King have got a show on, it's on like Neon or whatever.
New doco and Neon, yep.
Yeah, it follows a lady who's fucking obsessed with chimps. And this is a phenomenon. I mean, really, they kind of identify in the show that some ladies really
think
like
they're babies.
Yeah, and the things get real fucking big. You know, they get man-sized.
Rip a man's face off. Big.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, one of the guys in the doco who was like a chimp father would take them to parties and stuff. He did have a nose, has got bitten off once by one of his monkeys, and he just went and got it sewn back on.
Yeah.
Nothing in it, ref.
nah, nothing in it,
Play
Ref.
on.
It was my fault. I told him to hurry up.
I had a bit of fucking nose candy
It's
there.
like
He was
Tav's sister.
Oh, a bit of that.
That's some
Hurry
that's
up,
some
Tess.
battered, that's some battered husband fucking rationalizing to
Absolutely.
himself.
It was-
Shit.
yeah. It was a crazy scar he had, but fuck, let alone have you gotten to the later ones with the people who got their shit fucked up?
Yeah, the lady.
The lady who got, she survived that shit.
Yeah, I actually looked into her before. The
Yeah, she's a
doco
famous story,
Came
yeah,
out
yeah.
because you remember that movie that Jordan Peele made.
Yeah.
What? Nope. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Oh no, I don't remember.
Nice.
Please tell me that is not your penis.
Nice.
Yeah, no. At the start of that, there's that monkey scene, and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's
That's
like on
why
a
I don't
TV
want to watch
set.
this show. I don't want to see some people like getting too close to chimps and getting
Yeah,
their
so
faces ripped off.
you don't get to see any of that in the doco. Spoiler alert: you don't get to see any of that nasty shit if you're into
fucking
it. But no, yeah, that's that specific story about the lady's friend who was looking after the monkey. Travis was his name.
Yeah.
no relation. And then one day he just went for her face and just started eating it.
The monkey changed its name and started a podcast in New Zealand.
Hell yeah.
But no, yeah, it's like they get to there's an age and a weight they get to where it's like, don't have it in the fucking house.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they have them in their little babies and they just they go woof at about 7 and are like 200 pounds or whatever, like 90 kilos. And really strong.
No, thank you, sir. The only way I like my chimps is through a TV screen on a T ad playing the piano.
Absolutely.
That's an ad we should cover because it's great, not because it's bad.
Damn, or the Cadbury one where he's playing the drums.
Oh yeah, but
Absolutely.
that's just a man in a gorilla suit.
What else
I
can we
think.
get them to
Is it?
play?
Yeah,
Actu-
there was actually they used real chimps back in the 80s.
So while I was watching,
Do you know the piano's on my foot? You hummer, I'll sing it. I'll play it.
Shut up, bitch!
So while I was watching the doco, all I
Yeah.
could think was because they train these chimps to do all these cool things.
Yeah.
All I could think about was like, man, I'd love to watch them play rugby.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but I'll settle for ride a bicycle.
A hooker. An NRL hooker?
Oh hell yeah, bro!
Just go. He's just run from dummy half again. That guy.
just one monkey in the team. The rest are humans, and yeah, he's just up the guts. Makes
Yeah.
60 tackles a game. Great on fantasy.
Jesus. Move over, Reed Marnie. We got a new guy playing 9.
It'd be too expensive putting the moats around the outside of the field, though.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And like one guy would just get killed every week.
Yeah, no, they're dangerous. If you see a monkey on the street, maybe cross the road and go the other way home.
Yeah, I'm glad that people don't have them as pets in New Zealand.
But
But it did remind me of you guys. Obviously, I'm inviting a world of hurt on myself here because you guys are big animal guys. You've both got pets. I don't have any at the moment, and it did make me think like, you know, how far could your pets abuse somebody before you kind of.
Oh, before I stood in and
Before you went, oh, it's the cat's fault. Because these people are massive pet apologists, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, could your cat like scratch someone's fucking face and you're like, you shouldn't speak to it like that.
What was the person doing? I mean, if they just came in,
I mean, cats is a bad example because there's no telling them anything.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
true.
It's always going to be the cat's fault.
Yeah, true. I
Nah,
guess, yeah.
I've been in this situation many times where someone's dog is like foaming at the mouth, point blank barking at me.
Yeah.
And they're going, oh, he just needs to get to know you. And I'm like, I don't want to get to know him.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And then they put like a toy on you and they're like, oh, just let him come over and sniff you. And I'm like,
Is that an Elmo toy?
I just farted, bro. So probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they're like, just put some food out in your hand and let him eat it off your hand.
Yeah.
And then he'll stop trying to kill you. I'm like, okay,
I value my hand.
Oh, you made facial expressions? Oh, he really gets angry at facial expressions. Yeah.
But that lady, I mean, one, that lady is fucking cooked. What about when she's getting the Botox? Have you seen that scene?
Yeah, and the lips.
And like the
lip
dude
filler.
honestly looks like, I don't know, fucking a guy like who's
Rob Dyrdek.
yeah, he
looks
does.
like Rob Dyrdek.
He's wearing like a Under Armour polo, and he's just like pushing fucking
putting filler in her
collagen or
lips.
whatever in her
Yeah.
lips, and she's this like 60-year-old woman just lying there like. You don't have to have a qualification for that, I realise, just getting Botox.
Saw a place at the mall today saying they do injectables. I was thinking we could do it for the
Ben
pod.
could
all of
fucking.
us.
It was almost
Yeah.
like Ben was doing injectables
Well, you
on
don't
this
know
lady.
what these chicks get up to, man. Honestly, like there's like,
I mean,
yeah, let's cut it out. Cut it out.
That's interesting.
And 3, 2, 1.
What's
and
the
we're
male
back.
equivalent though?
Of getting Botox?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably maybe
It's
just
like, imagine if we had a group party and like then we just have a few beers together and then like this guy came out and he's like, all right guys, I've got all these 10 kg rocks and we're going to throw these all into the creek.
I'd do it. Yeah,
me too.
Sounds fun.
All right, we're on to tips. We've got to wrap this up because Ben's got to get out of here. And there's only 2 games in a row on next week anyway, so we'll give you some tips on that.
Tell us.
What's going to happen? Who knows? Well, I do.
I'm picking the Storm.
Storm are going to win. So are the Panthers.
Storm and Panthers are going to win their games. Lock
Yeah.
it in. The All
Surprise,
Blacks are going to. I
surprise.
reckon the All Blacks are going to bounce back and win big over the Wallabies in Wellington.
Yeah, but
They're gonna-
someone important's going to get really badly injured because of the curse.
Yeah, well,
true.
we're going to have to do some Chris Lux and voodoo doll stuff to sacrifice him.
We will.
Yep.
So, unfortunately.
There's going to be a lot of one-sided games in the NPC next week, but one thing to look out for will be nothing.
The tries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Hawke's Bay versing Auckland.
Yeah.
I'd say Auckland are probably going to be the favourites.
Maybe HB will get their mana back though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Auckland have not looked good. They almost lost to Southland today. Otherwise, it's a lot of one-sided games. But then the following week, we'll have some Shield matches back. But some bloody NPC action.
Hell yeah.
Totally.
Oh, sorry.
No, just good luck to the lads over there, and good luck to the Black Caps, the lads over there in
Oh, yeah,
Sri
I
Lanka
forgot.
for
Yeah.
their
The
second
test
test.
specialists.
Living it up.
The test specialists are over there, and hopefully they get the job done.
Yeah. Well, they're bred just to be able to handle 5 days of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and just a barnstorming match I'd like to mention in the EPL. We won't know the result, but you will. But how about that Man City Arsenal game?
How about it?
Wow, that was amazing, wasn't it? We haven't seen it, but you will have.
Haaland farted on him.
Oh my God, Saka!
Suck at it.
Saka! Suck it,
Beautiful.
ref.
Suck it, ref.
Nice one, Fano. We'll have a good one, and we'll see you next week.
See you later.
Yeah. Don't forget to send your messages in.
Send your fucking messages.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Podcast is where it's at.